told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
Do you ever feel like life is just too hard sometimes? Like you're constantly struggling, facing disappointment and discouragement? Then you look on social media and see other people's lives seem easier than yours. They seem happier and it looks like their life is so much better. We can't deny that life can feel truly overwhelming these days. And if you're struggling with challenges that seems too much to handle, you're not alone. Life can be inevitably hard at times, and it is full of ups and downs. And if you've been thinking these past days that your life seems consistently difficult, this video is for you. So, do you ever wonder why your life feels so much harder? Well, it's easy to fall into that trap of comparing yourself to other people who appear to be thriving while you're struggling. But the truth is, everyone's journey is different. What you see on the surface doesn't always reflect the full story. Others may be quietly facing their own battles, or simply they may be in a different season of life. For some, being in hard mode means juggling work, constantly feeling overwhelmed by so many things you need to do, and endless responsibilities. But it actually goes deeper than that. Did you know that the way you think can make you suffer unnecessarily? Your mindset shapes your reality. Your perspective and mindset play a huge role in how you experience life. We'll talk more about it later. Let's start by defining what hard mode really means in your life. What are the things that unnecessarily complicate your life? Take a moment to write them down. I personally do this every time I feel like my life is falling apart. I will usually write the things that hurt me. I will write it on paper, the sources of my pain, the things that makes me feel unloved, discouraged, or not enough. And I found that putting it all on paper not only helped me feel better, but it often leads to surprising solutions, plus a sense of relief and clarity. Here are 6 examples of things that can make life feel harder or put us in a hard mode unnecessarily. Number 1, negative self talk, meaning constantly criticizing yourself, doubting your abilities, and focusing on your flaws instead of your strengths. When you're constantly doing that, you're not helping yourself. You probably heard 1,000 times, but this is a not so secret tactic that really works. Affirm yourself every single day. Might as well do it for 21 days. I actually do this every single morning, and I was so amazed how it transformed my life, how I view myself. Just try it. Affirm yourself every single day, and you will be amazed of how happier, confident, joyful, and peaceful you will be. Number 2, perfectionism. The belief that you need to do everything perfectly can lead to stress, burnout, and procrastination. It is making simple tasks seem so much harder than they are. It's so funny, but there are so many times that I was trying to perfect a task, a project, a YouTube video, and I often ended up not doing it at all. Nobody's perfect, so why are you trying to make it so much harder? I've heard so many successful YouTubers say this. Consistency is so important because that's how you grow and improve one step at a time rather than trying to perfect it right away on your first try. Number 3, avoiding difficult conversation. Not addressing issues with people, whether it's at work, in friendships, or in relationships, can lead to unresolved tension and unnecessary emotional weight. This is so true in my life. How many times I've felt so much weight in my heart just because I was avoiding confrontations and difficult conversations with my family or loved ones. Don't make it so difficult for yourself. Forgive someone, say sorry, be genuine. As long as your heart is right, things will get better. Relationships can be restored. Number 4. Overloading yourself. Taking on too many responsibilities without asking for help or setting boundaries can make you feel constantly overwhelmed. So learn to say no if you really can't commit. If you can't attend that meeting or birthday party, just politely decline and stop worrying about it. Sometimes it is just in our minds because we are trying to please others, but being true to yourself and to others will bring you wonders. Also, one thing that had helped me for so many years is I actually create a to-do list. I tend to make a list of the things I need to do in a day. Making a checklist is not only a time saver, but it's a life saver. Study says that by scheduling things ahead of time or making a checklist of the things you need to do the night before can help you sleep better. Number 5. Comparing yourself to others. Constantly measuring your progress against others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and make you feel like you are falling behind, even when you're doing your best. Simply stop comparing yourself to other people. That can surely help you stop living your life in hard mode. Number 6, holding on to your past. Well, dwelling on your past mistakes or regrets or things that cannot be changed can truly make you feel miserable. It can prevent you from fully embracing the present and move forward. There's actually this saying, a man without a future will always go back to his past. So, these are just a few things that really can make your life more difficult and harder than it needs to be. Perhaps you are facing challenges that go beyond what we talk about here, but please don't hesitate to share that on the comments. I'd love to connect with you and hear how you are navigating through life's challenges. I can say though that things aren't always what they seem. And no matter what's coming, there are a few things that we can all do to help ourselves get through the day, to feel less stressed, more grounded, and better prepared for whatever comes next. Here are a few mindful approaches when everything feels like too much. Number 1, allow yourself to enjoy the little things. It sounds cliche, and I know it is, but this is really important. When you're struggling in life and you feel like everything seems a little bit harder, remember to enjoy and appreciate the little things. Those little moments can go a long way, even if life isn't so balanced right now. Take 5 minutes to enjoy your coffee or your meal or make a dessert at home and enjoy it with your family or loved ones. Go outside for a walk, appreciate the trees, play with your dog, dance with your favorite music, or even take a few minutes to look at the sky, appreciate the moon and the stars, and get lost for a minute in the beauty of the night. Number 2, make an inventory of your current strengths. Hard days become even more challenging when you constantly replay them in your mind. When we focus on the struggle, we expect more hard things to come our way. But remember, our minds are like magnets. Whatever you think, you will become. For as a man think in his heart, so is he. So instead of rehearsing your past regrets or worrying about your future, focus on all the strengths you have right now. Think about all that you've overcome and how that's shaped you. So there's this one fun activity that I used to do with my sibling and our cousins, and it truly helps us boost our spirits. It is to share the positive traits we see on each other. For example, I would say to my sister, "You are friendly, you carry yourself well, you make everyone's life exciting when they're with you." And I remember these are the words that they shared about me. "You're generous, you're confident to talk to people, you're organized," and those kinds of stuff. You see the picture. It is a simple exercise that can really lift your mood. Give it a try, and you will be amazed of how much it's gonna lift up your spirits. So that's it for today, and thank you so much, everyone. I am really grateful to hear that a lot of you are enjoying my content, and that means the world to me. I am so grateful and so glad that my videos are able to reach you guys and help you navigate in different aspects of your life. It is really the goal of this channel to bring people together who are passionate about self growth and becoming better every day.